Hi guys. Are my hands shaking? What's up? Anyways, hi guys. I just wanted to pop in real quick and say that I'm not dead. I did not die when I went to the test center, which is like the last update I gave. Honestly, after that, there was so much happening. It was really stressful, and I've been really busy and I'm really tired a lot. Long story short, everything pretty much worked out. I'm in a relatively good space. Like, things are fine. So in this video, I figured we would just make some quick food because I am starving. I ate breakfast for once, so. I'm actually in my home right now, which is a one-room apartment. Not apartment, it's a one-room, and they call it one-room here. In Norway we do also have like one-room type things. Not quite like this, but also kind of like this. But we just call everything an apartment, so For dinner, I'm just gonna do something very simple. I did basically the same things a couple days ago, so I'm just repeating it. But honestly, so it's meat. This is the same, it looks bad, but I didn't use all of it last time, so I put the rest in a bag. This is the same meat that I used in quarantine. I just bought it again because I know it's good. So I'm just gonna fry some meat with some mushroom and some onion, spring onion, you know? Have I always been this big? Because the Norwegian ones are not this big. And I probably ordered the wrong type. I honestly just looked at the picture and the price and I was like, sure, I'll take it. So then it arrived and it was huge. I also have like stir-fried kimchi, like the little bags. I think I'm just gonna toss one of those in there as well. And that's it. Very simple. But that's gonna be today's dinner. I bought a knife. Just like a small. Is this allowed to show on YouTube? Do they get stressed if I show knives? It's just a kitchen knife. A small one at that. I did get the air pocket type because I also have some potatoes and I just, you know. It's multi-use. Air pockets are nice. They're usually not in the way. It's a small knife though. And it's not that sharp. But I'm used to knives that are pretty sharp, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm trying to decide if I should do it in a frying pan or just in like a pot for simplicity's sake. Not that it matters. Well, I mean, a frying pan makes the most sense, so we're gonna use that. Now, in theory, you want to put things in like the right order according to what needs to be cooked for longer and stuff, and you want to like think about like heating the pan first and then putting everything in. There's lots of like good tips on how to make food work more. This is sesame oil. But normally I wouldn't use sesame oil for this. I would just use like normal neutral cooking oil, but this is all I have because I didn't buy neutral cooking oil yet. So yeah, my point is I'm just gonna toss everything in a pan and right away and then just put it up. It's not the perfect way to do it, but I don't care. First of all, the meat. I'm just gonna dump that in there. It needs to be chopped into smaller pieces, but I do that with food scissors later. The mushrooms, I mean, I have a lot of them. I know that mushrooms don't typically last in like the fridge forever after you start opening them, so I'm just gonna maybe just take all of them. I am thinking of buying a microwave actually, because I don't think I'm gonna get a rice cooker. I know I could cook rice in a pot, but I don't know, man. I'm not that much of a rice eater. I will probably use potatoes more, honestly, just because I'm Norwegian and that's just what we do. So I'm not sure if a rice cooker is a thing to go, but if I do want rice, I'm probably just going to buy like, I know that maybe that's a little bit bad, but I'm probably just gonna buy the ones that are already cooked, like the ones you just put in the microwave. To be completely frank with you, I actually eat a lot of food that is prepared in the microwave these days, except right now I don't have one. Thinking of getting one just because then I can kind of do a lot with it. If I'm too lazy to make proper food, microwave is a good way to go. Maybe I should keep a few mushrooms for like a later meal. I can cut onion better than this, but I'm the only one eating. It's my life. And also I use a small knife. Not that that matters that much, but it is what it is. Can I just tell you something honestly though? I never thought that when I started living by myself in a foreign country, I would be this useless, because back home I'm a little bit useless, but I'm not this useless. And by that I mean mainly that I am bad at feeding myself. I am pretty bad at taking care of myself. I didn't go outside at all yesterday because I didn't have a reason to, even though I should go out for at least a walk just so that I get to see the outside and also get some exercise in every day. It would definitely have been the sensible thing to do, but apparently I just stayed inside all day. I was tired, but still. I sort of just keep putting off feeding myself, like, oh, I'm hungry, I'll make food in a while, or I'll go outside and buy something, which I never do, by the way, because going outside by myself is hard. So I got everything in here. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit with the kimchi because I think it's already fried, so I'm just gonna put that in towards the end. Maybe that's the wrong choice, who knows? And then on. I actually thought I had induction. I do not. It's a ceramic one, but some of the ceramic ones looks like the one that are induction, so it's not a good excuse really. I'm just being a dumbass. Anyways, yeah, I have not been that good at feeding myself, and I'm not really sure how to explain it. It's probably just the challenge of being in a new country, and also the fact that I don't have to answer to anyone. Like, if I don't eat, it doesn't bug anyone. If I'm back home in Norway and I don't eat, then there's another person there who also wants to eat. So either we'll make food together, or I'll make food for him, or he will make food for me, which is sort of, you know, makes it happen. It makes the dinner time happen. Here, if I don't make dinner time happen, it just doesn't happen. Overall though, things are going well. Finished first week of school now, so it's my first weekend after I started studying here, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna meet my friend on Sunday. Other than that, I don't really have any plans yet. We'll see if I can find something to do tomorrow, even though, to be honest, going outside by myself on a Saturday sounds a little scary because there's probably going to be a lot of people, and I don't know. I'm not that good at going out by myself. And I don't know that that might seem a little bit like, oh, you're such a weakling. Well, I guess I am. Yeah, I mainly wanted to make just a quick video just to tell you that I'm alive and I'm fine and everything went fine. Tested negative on all my COVID tests and left the place and found a place, and it was an experience, to put it that way. Very different from what we do back home. I had tremendous help from my friend here in Seoul, so yeah, I would not have survived without her. School's been fine so far, and they actually told us today that if everything just keeps going like this, we will be back to school face to face at the beginning of October, which is pretty cool. Because so far they were like, we're gonna have online school for at least 3 weeks and then we'll see, and you know, based on how Seoul does in general, that could change, and it still can change. But it is nice that they felt secure enough in their decision to actually tell us that, you know, beginning of October, which is a little bit longer than originally stated, but beginning of October we will be back to face, maybe, probably, hopefully. I think that will be nice. I've actually talked a little bit with my classmates, like we're all in a Kakao group, and if I have a reason to talk to any of them, like just whatever reason, I've just immediately jumped into like Kakao and like added them, and I'm like, hey, I just want to say hi. Which, by the way, is going pretty far outside of my shell as a Norwegian person who generally doesn't talk to people first. But it's been nice. Like, it's not like we've had time to build like big, proper, like super friendships or whatever yet, but it's nice to have a friendly tone with people, so yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna stir this for a while until it's cooked. It's not particularly exciting. If it's a bit flavorless after I add the kimchi, I might add a little bit of soy sauce in there, but that's about it. I don't really have a lot of condiments or sauces or anything. I'll see you once more when it's done, and then I'm gonna edit this video, and then I'm gonna keep editing my other videos. So yeah, I'll see you later. Okay, so I forgot to show you the food after I finished making it. I ate pretty much as I will eat, which it was about half. It's not great. My appetite kind of fell apart during quarantine, so I ate like half of it. It looks like there's more left than there is, but it's not. It was pretty okay though. It was like a strange, simple version of kimchi fried rice with not that much kimchi. But it was fine. It was a meal. It was relatively nutritious. Better than ramyeon, which is what I've been eating mostly since I moved in here. I think I'm gonna keep it and maybe reheat it later. I do kind of wish I had a microwave. I'm thinking of buying one because it just seems like a practical thing to have. So I'm thinking of buying a microwave so I can reheat things, and also some of the food that I buy is easy to just put in the microwave, or you could put it in the frying pan, but it depends a little bit. But yeah, for like this, if I want to reheat this, I have to put it back in the pan, and then it's gonna get, you know, dry and stuff. But I mean, it's still a lot of food, and it tasted pretty okay. Kind of boring, but still okay. It's just I don't really have a good storage method. I don't really have any plastic bags that are big enough for this, and I don't really have anything to put over it, like a cover or like plastic foil or anything. I should probably buy that. I should add it to my shopping list, because I have a shopping list for things that I should get that I keep forgetting, or things that I feel like I want to have at home. I am sort of the person who always has like a set list of things that I like to always just keep in my cupboards so that I can always make some food. It's typically like vegetables. I always try to have onions and maybe carrots and potatoes, because those can be used in like everything. If you have just those, then you already have a pretty good base for like whatever food you want to make. Usually the thing that I miss is a protein, because those don't stay in the fridge that long. And, you know, if you have like a certain amount of vegetables and a certain amount of condiments or spices or whatever, then you can pretty much whip out food whenever, and it can be whatever. So I'm trying to like
sort of gather all those things so that I don't have to think so much about it. If I'm hungry and I just want to make something simple, I'll always have something in the fridge that I can do. So I'm sort of looking at a list for that, and I think I'm gonna have that delivered again because I also need a few other things, and I just think it's practical. It's not just that going to the store is a bit far away or that it's like, you know, a little bit scary. I could get over that. It's more also the fact that I have to carry everything back home, and if you order over a certain amount, I don't think I'm paying anything extra for delivery because I'm always above like that amount. I don't think it costs me anything. And it's just convenient. However, actually, I think I'm gonna try to go out for a small walk after this, just so that I get outside of the room a little bit, and also that I get just a little bit of exercise. So I think I'm gonna do that, and then I can check if the elevator is fixed, because the elevator's been broken for like a couple of days. I don't really want to order a bunch of stuff if that's gonna force the poor delivery person to walk up 4 flights of stairs. I already kind of did that this morning. I forgot that the elevator was broken, and then I ordered some food and it came this morning and it was really nice. I think it's technically a bit expensive. I mean, it's not expensive. Like the food itself was like fine value for the money. Like that was fine. But the fact that I ordered so much of it, I can't do that all the time because even if it's not expensive, it's gonna become a big expense eventually. But yeah, I forgot about that. But luckily that wasn't so much stuff. If I'm gonna start ordering like a bunch of groceries and things, and maybe even a microwave to have delivered, I'm gonna make sure the elevator works first because poor delivery man. Anyways, that was just a little bit of an update. I'm here, I'm alive, I finished eating now, so I'm probably gonna go for a little walk and then edit a video, upload it. I have Wi-Fi now, so I can actually upload it, and it doesn't take 6 hours. It's just amazing. And yeah, it's the weekend. I can chillax, relax, enjoy myself a little bit, and we're probably not going to do that much. I think I'm going to meet a friend of mine on Saturday. No, yeah, Sunday. And then tomorrow, I don't really have any plans yet, but we'll see. If not, I'll just relax and maybe try to catch up on, not so much catch up on homework, because I have homework like once a week, like actual homework to write and stuff. But I thought I would work a little bit on vocabulary, because that's currently my weakest point. Yeah. The adventure in Korea continues. It's starting to dawn on me slowly that I'm actually gonna live here. Like, this is the beginning of my life here. I'm actually going to have a life here. If it got noisy, it was because the air conditioner turned on. But yeah, it's kind of exciting, kind of weird. It doesn't quite. I mean, maybe it's never gonna feel different. Maybe I keep saying that it doesn't feel real, but maybe this is just how it feels. I'm not sure. We'll see. But yeah, thank you for watching. Do subscribe for the adventure continues, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye bye.